Hello and welcome. It was a beautiful Saturday morning, the day of the second annual Classic GM front-wheel drive car show. Some of the guys and I were heading up in some other cars, and since I didn't have a car that fit the bill, I thought I would take the Lexus truck as a support vehicle, and this is how it went.
So we're at the shop because things didn't go as planned. Justin here had another case of his impeccable luck. We got, 3-4 miles from my house, and the EFI fuse blew again on the Supra. We replaced it, it blew again. We wound up putting a higher amperage fuse just to limp it to the shop. And we dropped it off, and now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head out. So it's a good thing we brought the support truck, and you got Caleb with the Tornado, my old one right there. You call it the dump truck? I thought the shocks were going bad for a second there. It's just full of, it's full of stuff. All right. So hopefully now we're gonna head out. I'm only gonna be able to get a couple of hours in because I've got somebody coming to look at a bike at around 2-3 o'clock. So let's roll. There we go. Now it's recording. So we finally made it, despite all the mishaps with the Supra. And the gentleman in the Tornado got stuck at every red light behind us, so he'll be here shortly. But let's do a walkthrough and see what cars are here.
Unfortunately, due to the DJ blasting the tunes, I'm going to have to do voiceover, so bear with me. We started with the Tornados, and lo and behold, this white Tornado we're looking at here used to belong to me several years ago. I sold it to a gentleman who sold it to another gentleman who sold it to the gentleman who owns it now. He's taken excellent care of it. It's every bit as beautiful as it used to be when I owned it, and I was so glad to see that somebody's taking care of it. Now let's see what else was in store at the show. Here's something you hardly ever see. Not one but two Sunbird convertible turbos, and one of them is a manual. Even though they might be different generations, they're even in the same color. Would I be wrong to stand here and call them twin turbos? Maybe. But hey, what the heck.
It gets a pass.
It counts.
It gets a pass.
A huge shout out to the guys who put this thing together. As a true car guy, I enjoy seeing all kinds of cars get recognition. After the show began to wind down, some of the guys and I headed back to the Detroit area to grab some lunch and called it a day. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.